Welcome to FinTech Innovate AI, your go-to spot for AI-powered personal finance insights. Are you feeling like no matter how hard you try, your money just keeps slipping through your fingers? You're definitely not alone. Many of us struggle when it comes to managing our finances. But here's the thing, budgeting doesn't have to be stressful or complicated. In fact, with just a few simple steps, you can get your finances under control and start seeing progress. In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 easy steps to create a budget that fits your lifestyle. Whether you're new to budgeting or just need a better approach, these tips will help you feel more confident in your financial decisions and regain control over your money. Let's dive in. Step 1. Recognize your financial patterns. Step 1 is all about recognizing your financial patterns. Before you dive into creating a budget, it's crucial to take a step back and look at where your money has been going. Understanding your spending habits is the first step to budgeting effectively. Start by reviewing the past month's expenses. Look at your essential costs, things like rent, utilities, groceries, and transportation. These are the basic items you need to live and should be prioritized in your budget. But it's just as important to take a deeper look at the areas where you might be overspending. Do you have any recurring subscriptions that you're no longer using? Maybe you're paying for a gym membership that you haven't used in months, or a streaming service that you don't even watch anymore. What about impulse purchases like takeout or online shopping? It's easy to overlook small daily expenses, but these can add up quickly. Take a few minutes to identify these patterns and start to recognize where your money is leaking. This step will give you the clarity you need to adjust your budget and make smarter decisions moving forward. By understanding your habits, you can make more informed choices and avoid unnecessary overspending. Step 2 is about prioritizing your needs over your wants. This is an essential principle when it comes to budgeting, knowing the difference between what you truly need and what you simply desire. Start by making 2 lists. One list for your needs, these are the expenses you can't live without, like rent, utilities, food, and transportation. The second list is for your wants, things like dining out, entertainment, shopping, or those little impulse buys that you could live without. For example, you might notice that you're spending more on takeout than you realize. While it's nice to treat yourself, you might decide that reducing takeout for a few weeks will free up some money to put towards savings or paying off debt. By prioritizing your needs, you ensure that the essential costs are covered first. Then, any extra money can be allocated to your financial goals, whether that's saving, paying off debt, or even saving a little for fun activities. Remember, budgeting isn't about cutting out the fun completely, it's about making intentional decisions on where your money goes. Step 3. Set realistic, achievable goals. Step 3 is about setting realistic, achievable goals. One of the biggest mistakes people make with budgeting is setting huge, unrealistic targets that feel impossible to reach. If you're trying to save $5,000 in 1 month or eliminate all your debt in one go, it's easy to get discouraged when those goals seem out of reach. Instead, break down your big goals into smaller, more manageable ones. For instance, set a goal of saving $200 this month or cutting back on takeout expenses for the next 30 days. These smaller, more achievable goals will give you something tangible to work toward and will help you stay motivated. Think of it like running a marathon, you don't just wake up one day and run 26 miles. So start small, celebrate your wins, and let your confidence grow with each goal you hit. Step 4. Make room for fun in your budget. Step 4 is about balance. Budgeting isn't just about cutting back, it's about finding balance. Budgeting for fun is just as important as budgeting for your essentials. While it's important to be disciplined with your spending, it's equally important to set aside money for activities that bring you joy. After all, life is not just about surviving, it's about thriving and enjoying yourself along the way. So, make sure to include a reasonable amount in your budget for fun things like entertainment, dining out, or hobbies. If you deny yourself all pleasures, you're likely to get frustrated and abandon your budget altogether. So, find a balance that works for you, and remember, a little bit of fun can go a long way in helping you stick to your financial goals. Step 5. Use tools to simplify budgeting. Step 5 is about making your life easier by using the right tools. Budgeting can feel overwhelming, but with the right tools, it doesn't have to be. You don't have to do everything by hand or spend hours tracking every penny. Today, there are a variety of apps and tools that can simplify the process and make budgeting feel much less stressful. There are several budgeting apps out there that can help you track your spending and organize your finances. Mint, YNAB, You Need a Budget, or even Google Sheets are great options for keeping track of where your money goes. These tools can automate much of the process, so you don't have to do everything manually. By using these tools, you'll reduce the mental load of budgeting and free up more time for what really matters, making smarter financial decisions and staying focused on your goals. And there you have it, 5 simple steps to get you started with budgeting today and take control of your finances. You don't need to be perfect, just focus on progress and celebrate every small victory along the way. So, what's the first step you're going to take toward better budgeting? If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to FinTech Innovate AI for more practical advice on mastering your finances. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the following video.